Hi everyone, this is Gabriella from Berardi Immigration Law with another border update. So with all this craziness happening between the US and Canada and the borders being closed and not being able to enter the country and all of that, there's one topic that people aren't really discussing right now that is still very much an issue that we need to keep our eyes on. And that's the issue of, what if you want to apply for TN or L1 status, but you require a waiver to be able to enter the United States because you might have some criminal history? Well, one of the few pieces of progress that we've received over the last year is that the government's changed up the way that they are processing waiver applications. Some of you may know the previous process was we had to submit a full package to Customs and Border Protection, which then forwards the whole application to the Admissibility Review Office in Virginia, which is essentially a black hole where the government processes the application for a very long time and you don't really hear anything until it finally comes out approved on the other side. This was taking a year and a half prior to the start of the pandemic. But now there's a process called eSafe, which is an online portal that the Customs and Border Protection officers allow you to actually submit your waiver documents online. And the great thing is, we're noticing that these applications are being approved or are allowing you to go get fingerprints towards an approval for this within 1 to 2 weeks of submitting your paperwork. So it is feasible, guys. If you have a quick need to enter the United States in TN or L1 status, but you gotta take care of this issue first, things are happening faster with regard to the waiver processing these days. But just remember, on that waiver application, in order for you to be eventually applying for TN or L1 status, you need to indicate on the waiver application that you do have an aspiration to apply for work permits, those specific work permits. Otherwise, you'll only be given a waiver to come in as a business or pleasure visitor in the United States, and that won't help you when you're applying for a work permit. So keep that in mind. There's a lot of things, a lot of moving parts to these applications, and it's important that you speak with somebody who knows what they're talking about when trying to navigate these crazy waters. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to give us a call. Have a great day.